Yes. What's going on, guys? This has been aka Day Trading Addict, and I have another good video for you guys. Today, we are going to talk about 7 mistakes every new trader will face when scalping. Trust me, you are definitely going to love this video. All right, so let's go. Mistake number 1. You think setups are strategies, okay? This is a big one right here because when I was new, I thought, just using a pin bar, okay, and looking at the market and saying, okay, the market is in an uptrend. I'm just going to use pin bars, okay, or a double top or a double bottom. If you think a setup is a strategy, then, you will always lose. This is a mistake a lot of new traders make when they scalp or when they trading. So you have to understand your setup is just a small piece of the puzzle, okay? It's not the strategy itself. You still have to understand market structure. You still have to understand when are you going to exit. You still have to understand where you're going to put your stop loss at. You still have to understand if this trade is going to be a break even or not. There's a lot of things you have to put into your strategy. So please do not think that a setup is going to save you. I hear this all the time. Hey, Ben, what's the best setup? It doesn't matter because you are still going to lose money if you don't understand the rest of the stuff I just talked about, all right? So guys, make sure you know a setup is not the only thing you need, all right? A strategy is basically a combination of different things that come together to achieve a common goal. You have to have all of those things come together, guys, right? Not just a setup, because a setup is actually just one piece of the puzzle. So every time you go in the market, you can't say, oh, every time I see a pin bar, I'm going to go long or I'm going to go short. I used to do that when I was, a new trader. Every time I saw a pin bar, every time I saw a double top, I was going short or I was going long, and I didn't know. I still had to understand the rest. Number 2, giving up too soon, right? And this is a big one because I see a lot of new traders, within 2 weeks, they want to give up. Like, for real? You want to become a pro trader and you want to give up, within 2 weeks? Come on, guys. You have to understand, in order to become successful, I don't care what it is, guys, right? You have to outlast the competition. If you are the last one standing, guys, it's a strong possibility you are going to become successful because you're not giving up. The problem with new traders, you don't try to improve. So let me show you guys real quick on the whiteboard. So right now, I'm going to give you my success formula. Some of you guys heard this before, but a lot of you guys haven't heard this before. So I'm going to show you guys real quick. Now, it's a very simple, you learn, okay? You do, and you improve, okay? And remember, I was just talking about improving, okay? A lot of you new traders want to become full-time scalpers, want to become full-time traders, but you are not willing to improve. You're not doing nothing. You're not looking at why you're making mistakes. You're not going back and looking at your trades. You're not, writing it in your journal. You're not doing anything to improve. So let's go back to this formula, guys. I don't care if it's trading. I don't care what you're trying to do. This will work in any field. So you learn first. So I don't care what you want to do. If you want to play tennis, you learn how to play tennis first. And then you take action, right? You take action. You learn how to play tennis or you learn how to trade, okay? And guess what? You are going to make mistakes. That's how it works. And when you make mistakes, you do the last step, improve. You look at your mistakes and say, all right, I made this mistake. I'm not going to make this mistake again. So when you do this, guys, every time you improve, you are going up the ladder, okay? You're taking your trading to the next level. It's impossible, and I'm going to say this, guys, with confidence, it's impossible for you to stay at the same level if you keep improving, guys. Impossible, right? So you have to understand improving is the step that most of you guys don't do. Most of you learn, all right? Some of you guys maybe take action, but I know for a fact, a lot of you guys, like 90% of you guys, don't try to improve. And that's the last step. That's the last step. So let me show you guys a quick example so you guys can understand how powerful this is. So imagine if I had a cup, okay, with warm water. Okay, so this is a cup right here, guys. So let's say that this is a cup, and let's say that, you know, we have warm water right here, right? So let's say that we have an ice cube. We put an ice cube right here, and let's say that one ice cube is in the water, okay? Will this ice cube turn the water and make it cold? No, not really. It'll probably melt, right? Let's say you put another ice cube in here, right? Will that ice cube make the water cold? Might, but most likely that's gonna melt too. But if you keep on, guys, putting ice cubes into that water, eventually that water is going to turn cold, right? Now you have to understand the reason why. Math-wise, this water cannot stay at the same temperature if you keep putting ice cubes into that water. It's impossible, okay? Use this same concept, okay? And understand that when you are trading and you are making mistakes and you eliminate that mistake and you improve, okay, you are going to the next level because it's impossible for you to stay at the same level. So every time you improve, guys, it's like you throwing a piece of ice into that warm water. You're going to change every single time. Every single time the ice goes in that warm water, boom, the temperature change, right? Every single time it goes in that water, it's going to change. Every single time you improve, you are going to change. And this is actually one of my secrets, right? I knew that every single time I decided to say, you know what? I know that mistake. I got to improve on that one. Every single time I said, I know I'm getting close. I know I'm getting close. I know I'm getting close because I can't lose 100% of the time. It's impossible. It's impossible for me to stay at the same level. So I want you guys to understand that this formula right here can take your trading to the next level and you can actually become that full-time trader. All right. So you have to improve, guys. Please, please, please understand this. It's very powerful. Number 3, no stop loss. This is a big one because a lot of your traders, okay, think that you don't have to use a stop loss. And some of you guys probably think the reason why is because every time you get in the trade, for some reason the market stops you out and then reverses and goes back to the original direction. I understand, it's frustrating sometimes. So I understand that some of you guys are saying to yourself, man, what if I don't use a stop loss so the market can't stop me out and I just get out when I go below a certain amount? The problem with this is, okay, it's going to work maybe for a month, 2 months, maybe even for a year. But what's going to happen is that one trade, and I don't know why, okay, this happens, but it happens to everybody. It's this one trade that you, for some reason, you're going to blink out and you're not going to follow your rules. So let me show you guys a good example. So right here, guys, we are at the chart. We see support, right? So we see support right here, support right here. So we see the market bouncing right here. So we know, around this level right here, right, it's a strong level. So the market comes, okay, to this level right here. We see a green bar right here, and we go long, right? Everything's looking good right now. Now, let's say mentally, okay, we say, all right, we're going to put our stop loss, right here. So if the market goes below that line, okay, we are going to get out. Remember, we don't have a hard stop loss. We have a mental stop loss. So we are waiting for the next bar, okay? And then, boom, the market goes down, right? And you're saying to yourself, nah, man, this is a strong level. I don't think the market is going to basically, continue to go down. So you know what? I'm not going to get out right now. And you see the market go down. And then you see the market go down even more. And what's going to happen is you are going to convince yourself that you are down too much. You can't get out the trade. Okay, so you're waiting for that bounce. All right, fine. Let's go. The market's going down. Oh my gosh, it's going down some more. You know what? I think it's going to bounce this time. It has to bounce. It has to bounce. You know what? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Next thing you know, your account is done. Because you have a mental stop loss. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, I don't care who you are. Most of you guys, especially if you're a new trader, you are not mentally strong enough to say, all right, I'm going to get out right here, okay? One day, like I said, it could be next week, it could be a year from now. One day, you're gonna snap. I don't know why. It happens to everybody, right? You're gonna snap and say, nah, I'm gonna let this run. And then it's gonna come to a point where you're down too much. So guys, I beg you, and I beg you, please use a stop loss, right? If the market is stopping you out a lot of times, that means that you have to tweak your strategy. Trading with no stop loss, guys, is so dangerous. So please use a stop loss. Number 4, trading all day. Guys, listen, I know that, some of you guys have a small account and you think, okay, let's say that you're risking $100 per trade and you think that if you take 20 trades, that's going to be $2,000 for that day. And yes, the math actually, sounds good, but in reality, guys, the market is not designed for you to go in and out the market, 20 different times, okay? Especially if you're new. So the best thing to do, guys, is to go for 1 winner, 2 winners, maybe 3 winners per day, and that's it. Cut it off. Stop trying to scalp or trade all day just because you want to make more money, guys. It doesn't work like that. The market, from my experience, the market really gives you maybe 1 or 2 good, high quality setups per session, okay? So you have to understand that and take advantage of those opportunities. So please, guys, don't trade all day. It's not worth it. Number 5, always looking for home runs, okay? I understand this concept because especially if you have a small account and if you're scalping or you're day trading and you're looking for, let's say that you're risking $20 per trade, especially if you're new. And if you go for a 1-to-1 or even a 2-to-1, that's only $40. So in your mind, you're like, oh man, $40, that's it. So you probably want to hold your trade and look for that home run so you can make $500. But I'm here to tell you guys, the market is not designed that way. Every day is not a home run day. So some days you might have to, scalp for a quick 1-to-1 or a quick 1-to-2. Okay, some days you can go for the home runs, okay, but every single day it's not a home run day. So stop trying to go for home runs every single time you take a trade, guys. Stop it, right? So number 6, not accepting responsibility for your actions, right? This is a big one because most new traders, especially traders that don't understand the market and you are a, smart person, okay? A lot of smart people, when they trade, they have a hard time. The reason why is because a lot of smart people, they, are pretty much never wrong, right? They have a 3.9 GPA or 4.0 GPA. So these guys are very smart. They are so used to being right all the time. And when they come in the market and trade and have a couple of losers, what's going to happen? They're going to get mad. They're going to blame the market. Most likely they're going to blame the strategy. They're going to blame everybody else but themselves. So that's why it's very important, guys, to take full responsibility, because if you don't, it's going to be hard for you to go to the next level, right? Actually, it's going to be impossible for you to go to the next level because you are not taking that full responsibility, okay? You're not saying that it's you. You are the reason why you're not seeing good results. You have to understand, guys, when it comes to trading, right, you create your own results, okay? You are the reason why you are either a bad trader or a good trader, right? You press the buy button or sell button. You move your stop loss down or up when you are not supposed to. You are the one that's breaking your trading rules. So you have to understand, guys, it's you that's creating your results. No one else. Nobody's telling you to press buy. Nobody's telling you to break your rules. Nobody's telling you to move your stop loss. So you have to take full responsibility, guys. Stop blaming the market. Stop saying that the market is coming for my stop loss. Stop saying that, oh, it's the strategy. Whatever the case is, blame yourself because you are the reason you are getting your results. This is why you have to track everything, okay? Track your results. See why you are losing and fix that. It goes back to learn, do, and improve. Improve, guys. Improve. That's how you're going to take your trading to the next level. You improve. Stop blaming everyone else. I actually had a student contact me not too long ago, maybe 2 days ago. And I remember 2 months ago or around 2 months ago, this student blew up his trading account. And guess what? He came to me. He said, I broke my rules. It was my fault. Yeah, if you break the rules, of course you're going to lose money, all right? It's just how it works. But guess what? He didn't blame the market. He didn't blame the strategy. He didn't blame the market coming for his stop loss. He didn't do that, right? And guess what? I spoke to him a couple of days ago, and he said, listen, last week I was up $22,000. And remember, he blew up his account 2 months ago. I think his account was around 3K, right? So imagine, okay, that trader was blaming everyone else, the market, the strategy, people hunting my stop loss. Imagine if he was using every excuse in the book. He would never be able to be in that position to make $22,000. Because when you make excuses, you can't grow. It's impossible. So guys, please take full responsibility. Stop blaming everyone else. It's you, again, you that create your results, right? Number 7, not having a daily loss limit. This is a big one because you don't want to be that trader that's basically doing good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and when Friday comes around, you wipe out all your profits on that one loser. Trust me, I've been through that. I'm quite sure everybody that's watching this right now, you've been through that, right? So don't make one day wipe out all your winners. You're never, ever going to become a successful scalper or trader if you do that, guys. So make sure you have a max limit. So let's say that, for the day, you only want to lose $300, right? Guess what? When you're down $300, done. Close your computer and get out and run out, right? If you have to run, right, don't look back, guys. Don't look back. Because if you look back, the computer is probably going to call you back. You're probably going to take another trade. You don't want to do that, right? So down $300, right? If that's your number, get out of there. Close the computer right away. Get out the house. Do whatever it takes so you won't go above your daily loss limit. So that's it, guys. Those are the 7 mistakes. You definitely got value out of this video. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And make sure you join my free Telegram group. Sometimes I post my charts there so you guys can see my charts. And also sometimes I give you guys exclusive discounts for my trading program. And if you don't have my trading program by now, guys, go check that out because it will take your trading to the next level. Comment below if you have any questions, and please have a great day.